Hello, 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 beautiful unicorns. Yana Kasperczak back for another week, Get Your Shit Together weekly live guidance that I typically do live in our Facebook group called Heal the Unicorn Emotional Healing and Spiritual Growth for Women. But today I am recording it, as some of you know, others will soon enough know. Uh, a break is need to be taken once in a while, so here's my break. And yet it's still not a break. The preparation time for this is actually quite fun. So, as your certified professional performance and spiritual awakening core energy coach, it has been my soul's purpose to help women, to help you get your shit together so you can break free from the mental prison you find yourself in and build a life and a business and or a career that you're not only proud of but excited to wake up to every single day. It's time to start showing up for your life, for your business, for yourself, for your career, and once in a while for other people in your life. But when your cup is overfloweth, when your cup is full and overflowing, and not giving from when your cup is empty. Now, today, as I promised last time, we're going to spend a couple of these videos talking about one of the 33 principles. So, this is going to be the second principle of the 33 principles from the Unconventional Wisdom book from IPEC, from the coach training program that I have graduated from quite a few years ago now, that was created and put together after a lifelong journey of Bruce D. Schneider, who has experienced and learned from these principles firsthand, and therefore he took the time and the commitment of putting something into one little book that the IPEC graduates have access to. And it's a certified coaching program that helps women to really have a lot of hands-on experience. Not just women, but people. I say women because I work with women. So today's principle that we're going to be talking about is we are each a product of our own belief system. I talk about this all the time. And my goal with this principle is to help you, and with this video specifically, this podcast today specifically, is to help you understand the power of your belief system, the power of your default programming that you have received throughout your life that is limiting you, that is keeping you small, that is not allowing you to be the true, authentic you, that is continuously telling you all the different you that you must be for everyone, how you should be, what you should be like, what you should look like, what you should sound like, what you should be doing, shouldn't be doing. A lot of shoulds, and shitting all over yourself. Yeah, you heard it right. It's like shitting all over yourself. So it's time to get your shit together and understand some of this programming that is not allowing you to live the life that you're hoping and dreaming of living one day. But with every hope and with every dream, it comes time to take action. So this is your call and your reminder to take some action on the things that are for you, on the things that you want to do. And it could be literally anything. You want to go and take that vacation, go and book it. That's the first step, is booking that vacation. Or maybe rewind it back a little bit. Maybe the first step for you to take that vacation is to understand and learn how much it's going to cost, and then figure out with your budget of how you're going to make that happen, and then make it happen. But don't wait to live your life. When you have the money, when you have the time, when you have the energy, this when it's not just gonna magically show up. You must work for it. Whatever it is that you want in your life, you gotta take action. Just dreaming and hoping and praying and meditating is not going to make it happen. You got to move towards it. Anything in motion will stay in motion. If you want those things, you got to get them in motion and stay in motion, and they will come to you while you're in motion. Or maybe when you're sleeping, which is a different kind of motion. So, here comes the actual principle. No two people experience the world in the same way. Everyone experiences life through the filter of his or her personal history. The interesting thing about belief systems is if they are not serving you in a favorable way, they can be changed to the ones that are more in alignment with your values. Many personal dilemmas that clients present to coaches can be addressed by helping the clients change the beliefs that created his or her reality. And the quote here from Jung: man is so imprisoned in his type of thinking that he is simply incapable of fully understanding another standpoint. You're so stuck in your ways. Sorry to point the finger, but not sorry. Sometimes we all got to be called out, and how you can tell when someone is your best friend is they're going to tell the truth. They're not going to beat around the bush. They're not going to sugarcoat things. And yes, they might say it in a nicer way with sugarcoating it, but they're not going to lie to you. That's a true best friend. And those who are lying to you, those who are telling you, oh, no, 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 it's okay, I understand. Meanwhile, they're actually withholding the truth and withholding the opportunities for your growth and evolution. That's not a true friend. And I'm here as your true friend and a coach to tell you that you're stuck in your ways. You right now are not able to see beyond where you are. But that's not to say that you can't see beyond. It's just right now you're not able to, and you need a little bit of time to understand what's beyond what you're seeing right now, to see a different perspective, to have a different understanding, to start interpreting things in a different way. You are limited by your belief systems. You're limited by your way of thinking. You're limited. Your belief systems are all just a bunch of stories, a bunch of experiences that you have gone through, and you created stories to help you understand what you have experienced, we have gone through, that has now become your belief system. Your values are also, in a way, your stories, because each value, just because there's a word there, that word itself comes with a little bit of an explanation of what that value is. If you value adventure more than productivity, do you know that once you understand your values, that you choosing what you're going to be doing will become like this, will become so much easier than what you make it out to be? That if you value adventure and fun and enjoyment over productivity, that when your friend calls you and says, ah, let's go hang out, and calls you out of the blue, and you got some things to do, that you will throw those things to the wind and go and have fun because that is your value. But if you value productivity over fun, adventure, and enjoyment, then you will tell your friend, once I'm done this and I complete this and this and that, we'll go and do that. Or perhaps your whole day is entirely booked and you say, Tibet's so sad we can't do it. How about tomorrow? And how about next time you give me a heads up? Because productivity is more important to me than going and having fun. And your true friend will understand that this is who you are. They will accept you and they will respect you. And that next time they will give you some heads up. Or if they're the adventurous type, then they will reach out to a different friend who is just as adventurous as them. And there's nothing wrong with who you are and how you live your life. You gotta do you, and you will find the people that will be understanding and respectful. And they're the ones that are going to add value to you and to your life. And you will be the one adding value to them and to their life. It's an equal exchange. And the reason why other people don't understand you and your choices and your thoughts and how you even express yourself is because they have lived a different life and they're a different person. They're a different entity, if you will. And yes, we are one. Yes, we are connected, but we each lived a different life. We have our own personal history. My belief system and my beliefs might be similar to yours, but they have been created through different life experiences. Even if it's from the same life experience, it's still going to be different. One person lives in a cave, another one lives in the forest. They come together. Do they have the same experiences, the same belief systems and stories? No, not the same. Similar, but not the same. Yet one grew up in the cave and the other one lived in the forest. They still have similar stories and experiences, yet they're different. And this is the filter. Everyone experiences life through their filter of his or her personal history. What you've been through, what you experienced has created some filters. And now you're seeing your world, your external world, through those filters that are in place, that are that default program that is within you. Each and every one of us has that. Don't like it? Change it. You're not limited by it. You might feel limited by it, but you're not limited to it. You can change it to anyone you prefer. It just takes a little bit of work and effort and energy on your part. Um, Many personal dilemmas that clients present to coaches can be addressed by helping clients change the beliefs that created his or her reality. That's one of the things that I do. And how can I tell what your belief system is? It's through the words, through the language you use, through the stories that you tell me. And then I get to reflect that back onto you and help you to see you and who you're being, who is not entirely who you are right now, yes, but that also is without any judgment. It's just understanding the stories. And the stories, it's like you're watching a movie and you can watch a movie and make all the judgment and hate on the characters and judge the characters, or you can just allow those characters to be and to exist, knowing that the villain is a villain and understanding that the villain was created through his or her own life, the journey, the stories. And that villain sees the world in the way that that villain sees the world. And then the superhero sees the world in the way that the superhero sees the world. And you don't see them trying to change each other entirely. A little bit, maybe here and there, but not really. They learn to coexist. And even though it might seem like hatred, they're living for one another as well. Because the villain creates fire in their superhero. And a superhero creates fire in the villain. And fire is what destroys and creates life as well. You felt fire and passion when you were creating your children, right? And guess what? You created them after 9 months or so ish. So that's all that I have for today that I wanted to share with you all from this principle of we are each a product of our own belief system. Going with the previous one, if you don't like it, change it. And when you're ready, if you're not ready to change it, that's okay. Your time will come. When you have experienced enough pain and suffering with that belief system, you will change. That's what it takes for all of us. We're all on our own timeline, not on mine, not on your friends, not on your partners, not on your kids, not on your parents, not no one else's timeline. You're on your own timeline. And the sooner that you learn and embrace your own timeline and your own process and you understand it, the easier it will become. So that's it. That's all. I shall see you all next Thursday. At this point, I will be going live. So thank you very much for each and every one of you interacting in here with the videos and with each other as well, getting to know me getting to know you, you getting to know each other in the comments. I appreciate it. And until we see each other next Thursday at 11:45 Eastern Time for another one of these Get Your Shit Together weekly live guidance, a podcast that I do in this group, Heal the Unicorn: Emotional Healing and Spiritual Growth for Women. And or I will see you on Monday for card reading. And until then, have an amazing the rest of your day. And if you're looking to have a conversation with me because you're curious about what I can do and how I can help you to elevate yourself and in your life and in your business or in your career, then reach out to me and let's schedule a 15-minute call on Zoom. And that's where we'll start and see how I can help you and what I can do, and then go from that point on. Until next time, bye.